Hello, YouTubers. Welcome to Travels by Douglas and Sue. Come along as we travel to places near and far. From modern pyramids, historic venues, vast landscapes, national parks, and sunny islands. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.
Today, we are in Stone Mountain Village, Georgia. In 2000, this Freedom Bell was installed in Stone Mountain Village, which was dedicated after Stone Mountain elected its first black mayor, Chuck Burris. The Freedom Bell is a symbol in Stone Mountain that commemorates Martin Luther King Jr.'s "Let Freedom Ring" speech. Yearly, the village recognizes several key black figures during Black History Month. Barack Hussein Obama II served 2 terms as the 44th President of the United States from 2009 until 2017. Dr. Beverly Jones is the first black female to be elected mayor of Stone Mountain. It should be considered poetic justice for a city haunted by ghosts of the Ku Klux Klan, and overshadowed by a granite monument to honor the men who fought to keep people enslaved. Kamala Devi Harris, attorney, and the first black female vice president of the United States. Kamala served under President Joseph Biden. She was preceded by Mike Pence, and succeeded by J.D. Vance under President Trump. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. King, a Baptist minister, activist, and political philosopher, won the Nobel Prize in 1964. King carried on to lead many civil rights movements, marches, and delivered scores of motivational speeches before being assassinated April 4, 1968 in Memphis, Tennessee. Harriet Tubman was an American abolitionist and social activist. After escaping slavery, Tubman made some 13 missions to rescue approximately 70 enslaved people, including her family and friends, using the network of anti-slavery activists and safe houses, known collectively as the Underground Railroad. Tubman was named Araminta by her enslaved parents. She changed her name to Harriet upon her marriage to Freeman John Tubman, in 1844. She escaped 5 years later, when her enslaver died, and before being sold. Thurgood Marshall served as an Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States from 1967 until 1991. Marshall was a civil rights leader and lawyer who argued the landmark 1954 case Brown v. Board of Education. This case outlawed racial segregation in public schools. Neil deGrasse Tyson is an American astrophysicist, author, and science communicator. Tyson is best known for popularizing science and making it accessible to the public. He also spearheaded the renovation of the Hayden Planetarium, and the demotion of Pluto to a dwarf planet. Andrew Young Jr. is an American politician, diplomat, and activist. Young began his career as a pastor and was an early leader in the civil rights movement. Serving as executive director of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, and a close confidant to Martin Luther King Jr., Young was alongside King, on the balcony, when he was assassinated. W.E.B. Du Bois was an American sociologist, socialist, historian, and Pan-Africanist civil rights activist. After completing his graduate work at the Friedrich Wilhelm University in Berlin, and Harvard University in Cambridge, Du Bois was its first African American to earn a doctorate. Du Bois was one of the founders of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP, in 1909. John Robert Lewis was an American civil rights activist and politician, who served in the United States House of Representatives for Georgia's 5th Congressional District, from 1987, until his death in 2020. He participated in the 1960 Nashville sit-ins and the Freedom Rides. In 1965, Lewis led the first of 3 Selma to Montgomery marches across the Edmund Pettus Bridge. It was during this march, wherein an incident that became known as Bloody Sunday, state troopers and police attacked Lewis and others as they marched. Alice Augusta Ball was a chemist who developed the Ball method for making ethyl ester, which were used as a treatment for leprosy during the early 20th century. Not only was Alice the first female and the first black to receive a master's degree from the University of Hawaii, but she was also the university's first female and black chemistry professor. Tragically, at the age of 24, Alice became ill, and subsequently died during her research in 1916. Lonnie George Johnson is an American inventor, aerospace engineer, and entrepreneur, best known for inventing the best-selling Super Soaker water gun in 1989. Johnson attended Tuskegee University, obtaining a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering and a master's degree in nuclear engineering. After completing his master's degree, he worked for the U.S. Air Force, where he worked on the stealth bomber program, and eventually, joining NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Ralph J. Bunche was an American political scientist, diplomat, and leading actor in the mid-20th century decolonization process and U.S. civil rights movement. Bunche received the 1950 Nobel Peace Prize for his late 1940s mediation in Israel. He is the first black Nobel laureate and the first person of African descent to be awarded a Nobel Prize. Involved in the formation and early administration of the United Nations, Bunche was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President John F. Kennedy in 1963. Finally, Dr. Daniel Hale Williams, an American surgeon and hospital founder, is known for being the first to perform a successful heart surgery. Dr. Williams founded Chicago's Provident Hospital, the first black-run hospital, in 1891, which was incidentally, the first non-segregated hospital in the United States. Williams was elected as the only black charter member of the American College of Surgeons, in 1913. Hope you've enjoyed this short presentation, recognizing a few prolific achievers, during Black History and Heritage Month. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for future notifications on new videos. If you enjoyed this video, please comment below, and as always, thanks for watching.